Hi guys, welcome back. It's your boy Hanson Kuchito Alphaleo. Welcome to the home of sports, home of transfer news and soccer news as well. So I have, a news transfer roundup across Europe, especially England. So let me quickly dive into it right away. So I will say it back to the matter, which is Crystal Palace, Tottenham Hotspur, the juicy transfer news we've been hearing, which is Eberechi. So currently now, talks between Steve Parish, the owner of Crystal Palace, and also the owner of Tottenham Hotspur, Daniel Levy, is ongoing. In fact, almost completed agreement in terms of agreement. So, because Eberechi has already concluded that it's leaving to Tottenham Hotspur. So, the agreement is that a fee will be made, and after that fee is concluded and agreed, they will sign the dotted lines. However, before they sign, Palace need to get a replacement right now. That is exactly why there is a delay, right? The delay is because once there's a replacement is identified, they've agreed that they're going to buy that replacement, then here we go, we happen between Tottenham Hotspur and Crystal Palace and Eze. So right now, the player they are looking at to replace Eberechi Eze in Crystal Palace is this guy, El Khannous, Bilal El Khannous. So the talk is ongoing, right? And is one of the leading contenders to replace Eberechi Eze as we speak. So I'm reading it from Ben Jacobs. Ben Jacobs actually confirmed that the talk is ongoing and they're just waiting, right? And Eze is also training with the lads, rest of the lads, very good attitude, waiting that this thing will happen. We still have a couple of days to go before the transfer window closes, and this will go over the line. I can assure you that, right? And that means Spurs will be a title contender or top 4 contender, because if they have Eze and they have Kudus and they have Richardson and they have, all the likes of the players that have been playing, if you watch their opening game, look at Kudus and Richarlison, look at the cross, and they now have Eze in that midfield. They will be contender for the top 4. I think they are now serious because 55 million pounds plus 5 million add-on. It's a good money. It's a good money to start with. So Crystal Palace wants to cash in and get that replacement, which is Bilal El Khannous, one of them anyways. And they'll see, to let Eze go to Tottenham Hotspur. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Is it a good move for Eze? And is that money okay for them to sell him? And what do you think about Tottenham? Will they still remain as Spursy? Or we should leave them that they're going to try their best at least to get top 4 or do very well in the Cups or even do very well in the Champions League. So we'll see how it goes. And over to Bournemouth now. Bournemouth also, they've agreed right now a fee with Bayern Leverkusen to buy their 25-year-old attacker, Amine Adli. Amine Adli is a 25-year-old. They have given him, Bournemouth have even given him permission to undergo medical. So, Bayern Leverkusen have given this player or go ahead to undergo his medical so that they can, sell him off. So, Adli, this guy is an attacker and he's going to help Ivan Nielsen, is going to help Semenyo. So, I think Bournemouth is now getting serious right now. They are getting serious. The way they played against Liverpool is showing that they have ambition, right? They sold a lot of their players. In fact, their defender, Diakité, that they bought from Lille, did very well, right? So we see how it goes, what's going to happen. In fact, their left back, people have been saying, and I can confirm too, their left back is very good, Truffat. That guy is good. So Bournemouth and their coach also is good. So watch out for Bournemouth. Probably, maybe they can take a step further and qualify for Europe this season. So what do you think in the comment section, their ambition in terms of qualifying for Europe? And I'll go to Fulham now. As it stands in Fulham right now, their striker, Rodrygo is not going anywhere. He's staying at Fulham. Atalanta tried to buy the guy for 35 million pounds, but, the bid did not sail through. So they are not sanctioning any movement for him until when they get a replacement. The same thing that is happening to Eze. So, but right now, they've discussed internally and they want to see how to get him, rooted in Fulham, not going anywhere. Or if they can get a replacement, they can now cash in on him. £35 million is not also bad, but we see if before the end of transfer window he's going to leave or he will stay in Fulham. They tried to explore the option of getting Mitrovic back from Saudi, but no approach yet. And in fact, unless there's a contract termination, that's when Mitrovic can come back. In fact, his wages is very expensive anyway, so they can, for now, they are not exploring that option. And Rasmus Højlund is surplus requirements in Manchester United. So United is trying to tell him he should go away. He wants to fight for his jersey, but they have told him that he should find his way. So he's looking at Italian clubs, Napoli, because Romelu Lukaku is injured right now, muscle injury, a long spell in the sideline. So they are looking at maybe getting Rasmus Højlund to go there, right? In fact, Napoli also, they are looking at Tolu Arokodare also in Genk, try to get him. So they are trying to get a replacement for Romelu Lukaku, and Højlund is also part of them. So United, they need to offload these players so that at least they cash in. Even if it's loan, somebody should bear the salary for one season. They are looking at how to do that. And the last news is Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz now is set to join Nottingham Forest from Juventus for a fee of £25 million. And I think Forest also, based on what they played over the weekend, and based on Edu and Marinakis, their owner, I think they want to also keep a step further by buying quality players and also doing well in that Europa League. So we see how it goes. Once it's unveiled, I will inform you as well. Douglas Luiz coming back to English Premier League from Juventus. He left Aston Villa, went to Juve, and is trying to come back now to Nottingham Forest. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this transfer news and also this transfer window, the movement over and over everywhere, right, as we speak. I just remembered now, the last news for today is Rodrygo Guez. Rodrygo Guez in Real Madrid. Real Madrid won Osasuna 1-0, first game of the season. Very good game. They were not unsure. They were calm. The last Xabi Alonso have told them that don't overcommit, and they played very well, right? But unfortunately, he didn't actually even, he was on the bench. Rodrygo was on the bench. He didn't use him. He didn't even go to the pitch and play. So they asked him the question after the game that, okay, is he selling Rodrygo? What's going on with Rodrygo? But he said Rodrygo is still part of his plan, 100%. And if a coach has been saying that coach still have faith in you. Rodrygo is not ready to even say, okay, I want to hand in a transfer request and leave. Because the coach is still saying that, okay, I trust him. So there are a lot of games. So let us calm down. And only if Rodrygo is saying he's ready to leave, that is when Manchester City will advance to push to sign him. That is only when they can say, okay, Savinho can now go elsewhere, because Savinho also wants to go out. There are clubs in the EPL that are trying to buy him, especially Tottenham Hotspur, and I think Forest or some other English Premier League clubs. So until when Rodrygo say is going, that's when Manchester City will now say, yes, Savinho, you can leave. We will go all out to get Rodrygo, even if he's on loan and obligation to buy. But we'll see how it goes, if that will happen before the end of the transfer window. So thank you guys for liking, for subscribing. Your boy is still Alphaleo and some Kuchito. Don't forget, let me know in your comment section. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this transfer window and all these players I've mentioned? All right. Thank you guys for joining, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Cheers, guys. Bye.